I've learned over the years about
2 trucks in 5 miles.
About trucking in the hills when you're loaded with real heavy loads. There's a few things you need to watch out for when the roads are bad. When you're loaded coming down a hill, there's 2 different kinds of bounces. There's kind of a bounce when you're going over the bumps, which is an up and down, and then there's kind of a hop feeling that you feel when the truck is hopping, and that's your tractor tires, your drivers wanting to slip and lose traction. So you'll always feel that the truck will hop a little bit before, like you hear these guys talk about having breakaways and sliding down the hills and stuff. You know, and it's kind of like the front end wants to wobble up and down. That's when you know you're going too fast or you're fixing to get in trouble. Very key indicator, but there's also bumps from bouncing too, because you got several axles, you know, a little different. But you always want to hold yourself back. It's always good to go in 1 gear lower than you come up the hill in. See, that's kind of a hop. It's a hop from bumps there. Yeah, I got 100.
out at 40.
I think I'm 105 or 108,000 pounds today. So the truck's hopping. It's kind of wanting to slide. I got really good winter tires. Make sure you don't have your lockers in because you can't negotiate the corners. I try and keep my lockers out going downhill. You know, they don't do any good. Just get you in trouble. Now these are bumps here. You'll see a different kind of hop. It's like the whole truck is bouncing. The other bumps back there were more of a hop. The truck was wanting to hop down the hill because it didn't have enough traction. So they'll be by later today and gravel this, I'm sure. You always want to watch your temperatures when you're going uphill and your pressures when you're going downhill. Always know the conditions of your brake shoes, you know, all that should be part of your pre-trip. Always do a brake check. If you've been driving in the snow for a long time, it's good to ride your brakes and get all that snow and stuff cleaned out, because there'll be 3 or 4 seconds there of application where you won't have anything until you get them cleaned out. But you got to remember, if you do that, then everything's wet back there. If you stop, the damn things are going to freeze on you. So try and stay off the brakes at all costs as much as you can. But make sure that they're there for you if you need them. Can't think of a better way to put it.
The trailer out at 40.
It's just a standard 11% grade. I guess that's, what is it, 8% is the maximum allowable in the United States. I don't know. 11% grades with switchbacks when you're loaded without chains. You got a lot more stability with chains coming down, but in situations like this, you don't really need them. I think the biggest mistakes I've seen guys make coming down hills this kind of weight is leaving your lockers in. You know, it's good to keep the power divider in all the time. But if the truck is equipped with locking differential, you want to leave them out, or at least don't have both of them in. I've got my rear lockers locked in, and I've got my differential locked in. Got my Jake on, it's going to hold me back. I've got a 10-speed, 575 horse Caterpillar. Just kind of idle along in 6th gear, making sure she's not hopping. About 15 miles an hour. Oh, tight little curve here.
Truck inbound at King.
Damn sign says 20 mile an hour corner, but I don't think I can make it in a Ferrari at 20 with this leading. You know, if If you don't know the road, don't trust them speed limit signs, especially if there's questionable circumstances, you know. Obviously, never use your cruise control. That'll just get you in trouble. I know more and more people are driving automatics these days. I don't have much experience with automatics. I don't like them. They scare me because they freewheel when they downshift. But I think if I was to drive an automatic out here, I would lock it into a specific gear. I'd probably end up blowing the engine, but at least I get off the hill. Oh well. All in a day's fun. But I just wanted to point out, because I do this so often, that when it's really, really slick, it's actually 9 above 0 out here today, and the road's pretty good. There's gravel on it. Nice little fresh
SUV out at 37.
pack of sand on here, or salt or snow on here, so that my tires have something to bite on. So it's actually really good trucking. Nothing to worry about. You can see it's shiny in spots, but it's nothing major. Once that sun shines on this for an hour or two, though, you can bet it'll be a whole different ballgame. Anyway, safe driving out there. Keep the dirty side down and all that stuff. Have a great day.